Hello students, today we are going to start our lesson number 4, the treeless grasslands. Okay, what is the lesson? The treeless grassland. So all of you open your page number 261, the treeless grassland. What are grasslands? Grasslands are large plain of grass. Okay, what are grasslands? Grasslands are large plain of grass. All of you please learn this. Okay, what are grassland? Grasslands are large plain of grass. Okay, and they found in warm and dry places. Where they are found? They found in warm and dry places. In this area, the rainfall is too little for forests to grow and just enough to prevent the land to turning into desert. Okay. In this area, the rainfall is too little to forest to grow, but just enough to prevent the land from turning a desert. and यहाँ बारिश इतनी ज़्यादा भी नहीं होती है कि इस एरिया में फॉरेस्ट ग्रो कर सके और इतनी कम भी नहीं होती है कि ये एरिया डेजर्ट में टर्न हो जाए. एंड वेयर दे आर फाउंड, this treeless grassland are mostly found in temperate zone. Where they are found? They found in temperate zone. So what are grassland? Grasslands are large plain of grasses. They are found in warm and dry places. And in this area, the rainfall is just too little for a forest to grow and just enough to prevent the land from turning a desert. And this type of grassland are mostly found in temperate zone. Okay, and this type of grasslands are found in different continents, but they have different name in different continents. So let's see what's the name of this grasslands in different continents. In North America, they are known as prairies. In South America, they are known as pampas. In Africa, they are known as velds. In Asia and Europe, they are known as steppes. In Australia, they are known as downs. Okay, so all of you please learn this. Okay, in which continent they are known as by which name? North America, Paris. South America, Pampas. Africa, velds. Asia and Europe, they are known as steppes. In Australia, they are called downs. Okay, so today we are going to learn about this type of treeless grassland. And which treeless grassland? The treeless grassland of North America known as prairies. Okay, so today we are going to learn about prairies. Prairie is a vast stretch of gently sloping temperate grassland. Okay, they are very vast stretches and gently sloping areas are there. Okay, and this prairie is a French word. Okay, prairie is a French word, and what is the meaning of this prairie? Grassland. Okay, so what are the prairies? Prairies are grassland of North America. Where they are located? They extended from Canada to Mexico. Okay, they extended from Canada to Mexico and it covered whole of central USA. इसने पूरा central USA covered करके रखा है. See this. They are like this in shape. है ना? They extended from Canada to Mexico. ये कनाडा से लेके मैक्सिको तक फैले हुए हैं. And they cover whole of central USA. So where the prairie located? They extended from Canada to Mexico and they covered whole of central USA. What type of land we found there? Once this land, the prairie covered with thick and tall grasses. But today, this fertile land is the biggest farming region of the world. Okay, once this covered with thick and tall grasses, but today this fertile land is the biggest farming region of the world. And Mississippi and Missouri are two important rivers which flow through this region. I hope all of you understand this. Okay, what are grassland? Grasslands are large plain of grasses, and they are found in warm and dry places. In this area, the rainfall is too little for forest to grow, but just enough to prevent the land turning into desert. And these are mostly found in temperate zone, and they are known as different name in the different continents. North America prairies, South America pampas, Africa velds, Asia and Europe they are known as steppes, Australia downs. And we are going to learn about the prairies. Prairies is the treeless grassland of North America, and the French word, prairie is a French word which means grassland. And what type of grassland are there? They are gently sloping grasslands are there, and they once covered with thick and tall grasses, but today this fertile land is the biggest farming region of the world. And where they are located? They extended from Canada to Mexico and cover the whole central USA. And Mississippi and Missouri are two big rivers which found here. Now, we are going to start our next paragraph, that is climate. Now, what type of climate we found in prairie? In prairie, winters are cold and summer are hot. Winter कैसे होते हैं? Winters are cold and summer are hot. Okay? Winters are cold and summers are hot. Rainfall is moderate and around 52 to 72 centimeter. 52 to 72 centimeter. Okay. What type of climate we found here? Winters are cold, summers are hot, and rainfall is moderate. 52 to 72 centimeter. Now, what type of vegetation? What type of vegetation are found here? As we know, in this area, the rainfall is too little, okay, to grow forest, but just enough to turning a land into a desert. So, what type of, and a variety of plants in this grassland, but the tree are very rare. We found variety of plants in this grassland, but what type of vegetation we found here? Variety of plants are there, but what happened? Trees are very rare. आपको trees नहीं मिलेंगे, बहुत कम मिलेंगे. We found trees only near the rivers. Why? Because the rainfall is just enough not to turning a land into a desert, but too little to grow a forest. So we found variety of plants here, but trees are very rare. Next thing is wildlife. What type of wildlife is there? Wildlife means what type of animals we found in this prairie. What type of animals we found? Those animals which adopted themselves in this semi-arid climate. यहाँ पर बारिश कम होती है, तो those animals who adopt themselves in this semi-arid climate are found here. The name of few animals are those who are found here. They are prairie dog, prairie chicken, bison and coyote. This type of animals are found here. Prairie dog, prairie chicken, bison and coyote. Now they are found here. Next thing is economic activity. As we know, economic activity. Economic activities. As we know, the prairie are intensively cultivated. It is the biggest biggest farming region of the world. So what is the main economic activity? Farming is the main economic activity of the people, those who are living here. But beside farming, cattle rearing also important activity of the people. So farming and cattle rearing are the important activities of Paris. We know the Paris is intensively cultivated. So see this. They grow corn, wheat, and they rear cattle. Okay. As we know, it is a north, south, and the east part, and this is the west part. So corn is cultivated in the eastern part. In this part, they cultivated corn. यहाँ पर काय की खेती होती है? Corn, maize की. And in the middle part, they grow wheat. And the west part, this area is hilly and the land is less fertile. The soil is coarse and less fertile. So in this part, they rear cattle. Okay. In prairie, in the eastern part, they grow corn, maize. In the middle part, they grow wheat. And in the western part, this area is hilly and less fertile. So they rear cattle. Cattle also rear for two purposes. For milk and meat. Okay, why they rear cattle? They rear cattle for two purposes. For milk and meat. Okay. And different type of minerals also found in this area. What type of minerals are found here? Gold, silver, potash. In a large quantity we found gold, mineral, potash, coal and mineral oil, natural gas. Okay. So minerals also found in these areas. What type of minerals are found here? Coal, natural gas, then gold, silver, potash. Okay, we found this type of minerals in prairies. What type of minerals? Coal, natural gas, gold, silver, potash and mineral oil also. Okay. Mineral oil also we are found in prairie. As we know, prairie is the biggest wheat growing region in the world. Yes, prairie is a biggest farming region in the world and it is also a biggest wheat growing region in the world. Why? Because the farmers have big farms, it stretches thousands of hectares. They have big farms and they produce enough wheat for their country, and also they export this wheat to the other countries. So this region is known as the wheat basket of the world. ये wheat basket of the world भी कहलाता है. Why it is known as the biggest wheat basket of the world? Because it is the biggest wheat growing region of the world. ये सबसे ज़्यादा wheat grow होते हैं, इसलिए wheat basket of the world भी कहलाता है. And what type of the life of the people here? They own big farms. All the work on the farm like plugging, sowing, harvesting, everything. All the farming work is done through machine. है ना, everything. And storing food grain also done through machine. The farmer have big farms, है ना, and they have homestead, they build homestead. What is homestead? Homestead is a building on a farm with so many buildings around it. वहाँ पर यानी एक बिल्डिंग होती है, जिस बहुत सारी बिल्डिंग्स उसके आसपास होती है, जिसमें दे हैव फार्मर हाउस, वर्कर हाउसेस, है ना, एवरीथिंग इज देयर. दे स्टोर फूड ग्रेन्स ऑल्सो देयर. So the entire farm work of plugging, sowing, harvesting, threshing, winnowing, everything is done through machine. Even in dairy farming also, है ना, in dairy farming the people use machines, है ना, दूध निकालने का काम भी मशीनों से किया जाता है. So in Parry the machine replaced the manual labor. मशीन ने मैनुअल लेबर को रिप्लेस कर दिया है. जो काम 10 लोग मिलकर करते थे वो सिर्फ एक मशीन कर देती है, और उसको ऑपरेट करने के लिए हमें सिर्फ एक पर्सन की जरूरत होती है. सो इन पैरी ऑल द वर्क इज डन थ्रू मशीन, and it is the biggest farming region in the world and also known as the wheat basket of the world. I hope all of you understand this lesson. I will send question answer in PDF form. Thank you.